Hey guys, so right now I would call this the calm before the storm. Normally at this time of year I'd be back in the UK with my biological family, as it were, and I normally take that time to rest with them and to recuperate and to enjoy the holidays. This year that was the plan. Some very kind people sent us money and said that is only for going home to visit your families, it's not for anything else. It was sent to our personal PayPal me. I'm still going, but I'm not going until Friday, and I'm only going for 6 nights. And I have to do that because I want to give you an example as to why I have to do that. You know, if you want to get where God wants you to get, you've got to fight. You have to fight. Have to make sacrifices. You have to fight. Now I still get to go home. It's not a huge sacrifice. I still get 6 nights with my family. Still get to see my mother who's been ill, my grandfather who's not well. Get to see my nephew who I've unfortunately missed out on watching grow up. But I still get to go. But I don't get to go for 2 weeks of relaxing. Because sometimes to get where God wants you to go, got to fight. Today is Sunday, and for all normally my staff and I take as much of a rest as we can on Sunday. We still have to look after the children, of course, but we don't do outreach. We don't go out in the community on a Sunday, but today we are, and from now until Thursday, every single day I'm out on outreach. There are 18 special needs children waiting to come in here this week alone. Things are intense. And you know, we are the underdog. We are the underdog. Share Tanzania here in this environment, in this setting, even with all of the support from all of you wonderful people, we are the underdog. But God gets behind underdogs. I've learned this. We're tackling an utter Goliath. We're tackling poverty. We're tackling suffering. We're tackling neglect. All of these children are special needs that I'm speaking of, these 18. I'm not talking about the countless street children I could go and take out on outreach as well. I could easily go and bring them in, but I don't have the ability, the resources, the vehicles, or the time to do it. But I will. Because we fight. So all of the children this week we've had tip-offs about from various different either social work groups, other NGOs who don't care for children like we do, or just concerned neighbours and village leaders, etc. This week alone, I have only been able to video very little of what's going on around here, and I haven't been able to put a video together from it. It's been so busy. But I had a very profound realization. God gave me a YouTube channel and a camera for a reason. And whether I like it or not, I've admitted 9 children this week. 9 children in 1 week have came into our care. We're running out of space rapidly. I've had to build an extension on the house, which is just this weekend being finished. It provides us with 1 large bedroom. Not ideal living conditions, but better than the living conditions out there. But out of those 9 children, very few people have reached out and sponsored like I did when I took my video camera, for example, to go and see Yasin. Yasin, who's just starting to have breakthroughs with us now. Instead of his repetitive skits hitting himself, he's starting to play with dogs, etc. First time ever. He's responding. He's healing. But I realised that I got the support, much more support needed for those children at that time, because I had my camera. Those are the tools God gave me. He's given me confidence to speak on a camera after all these years. I've stopped like I used to. He's given me a camera that works. He's given me a YouTube channel with you guys connected to it. He's given me the tools to fight. But you've got to fight. And you've got to stand in front of those giants. You've got to stand in front of poverty. You've got to stand in front of the enemy and the suffering that he brings. You've got to say, bring it on. I'd like very much to be resting the week before I go back for Christmas. My team, I'm sure, would as well. But my team serve God, and I serve God. And we know, if you want to get to where you need to go, you've got to fight. You can't just pray and not act. You can't just ask someone to come and sort it out for you. You've got to get up and fight. And as I stand out here at night, and I've got Mount Kilimanjaro here, Mount Meru's here, and I've got the stars. When I can't take any action, when the sun's gone down and I'm not out there, then I can pray and I can ask others to take action. I can pray and I can say, God, can you please rally what angels you can to comfort those that we have not managed to get to today. Tell them that we're coming. Give us time. Tell them we're coming. And as you look out in this vast expanseness, you can see the horizon in every direction from my home. And you know that in every village and town ahead of you, that there are children like these ones who are neglected or suffering, or being attacked and abused. And you can't go out and find them all, but you can make yourself quiet so God can lead you to them. You can make yourself ready so as you can act when others have found them. And you can be ready to take action and to go and to drive out into the bush or walk out into the bush when you hear about these children. But if you pray, if I were to pray, oh God, please help those children who are out there tonight. Please comfort them and tell them I'll be there soon. And then the next day I don't get up and go. The next day I don't find the fire in myself to go. Waste of time. Prayer without action is a dead folly. When you have prayer without action, those giants step all over you. Poverty, darkness, the rape, the abuse, the hunger. Monsters, huge, gigantic monsters all around us. And we rock up with one car and start a fight with them. But the difference is, for all we rock up in one car with the giant of poverty in front of us, or the giant of the enemy in front of us, unless you alter your perception and understand and have the complete nourishment of prayer within you, then you might feel that you're fighting a losing battle. But when you rock up and you know that you've got God at your back, you might be standing at the foot of a giant, but you've got the strength to knock him down. Because in God, all things are possible. God bless, guys. Bye. Oh, wish me luck. There's a reason I normally do outreach once or twice a week. Because the things you find take their toll on you, physically, mentally, and emotionally. My team, I am worried about. To do it every single day, I'm actually concerned about it. So, wish us luck, I should say. God bless, guys.
Giants come. I will be there. I will be there. I will be there. I will be
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, as it really helps us to grow the channel and with it help more children here in Tanzania. Also, don't forget you can support our work by sharing with children in crisis here, be it sharing for a particular need or even sharing one-on-one support for education, housing, food and medical care. It can be done for as little as the cost of a cup of coffee a week back in the West after all. Just visit www.sharetanzania.co.uk to find out more. Lastly, remember you can also support us via Patreon, www.patreon.com/featherstail, and help keep us here in Tanzania to continue our work. The links for the website and for the Patreon are in the description box of this video. Love and light, guys. See you soon.